Good afternoon, children. Now we are continuing our next topic, the Indian Constitution and their key features. Okay, so the Indian Constitution and their key features, we will study about the Indian Constitution. Okay, so Indian Constitutions was drafted with utmost care and thought. It was meant for a country that had a variety of communities, culture, religion, and ideologies. Okay, so let us learn about the key features of our constitution. Okay, so first you will see the key feature of our constitution is a federalism. Federalism, this refers to the existence of more than one level of government in the country. Okay, example, just as a school educating children from nursery to class 12 has a various level for proper and efficient functioning. Same, our government too has various levels in its structure. Okay, so Indian Constitution provides our government a three-tier structure where there is a government as center, state, and village level. Okay, so this is done to ensure that the decision making for a vast country like India does not only lie in the hands of the central government but in the hands of smaller units and understand that can serve the regions better. Okay, and next features, we will see that parliamentary form of government. Okay, so parliamentary form of government, India has a, we know that India has a parliamentary form of government as stated by our constitution. The Constituent Assembly that drafted our constitution considered Indian citizens above the age of 18 years, right? Those who have completed 18 years as responsible and wise enough to vote and elect their own representatives for the government. Okay, now we will see the third key features. The third key features, it means separations of powers. Okay, so separations of power, it means power is divided in three organs. Okay, so there are three organs of the government. First is that legislature, second is that executive, and third is that judiciary. Okay, third is that judiciary. Okay, so that separation of power means governing a vast and diverse country like India is not any easy task. Okay, so to ensure there is no concentration of power in a few or one hand and to prevent misuse of power. Okay, so we see that our constitution separates the power of governance into three organs. First is the legislature, executive, and judiciary. Okay, first we will see that legislature. Legislature is the organ that makes and passes the law to be implemented. Got it? Okay, so second we'll see that executive. Executive whose? Executive is the organ that implements the law made and passed by the legislature assembly. Okay, now we see the third. Third means judiciary. Judiciary is the organ that handles the courts of law. It means these form of government, these organs of the government can handle all the problems of the courts, all the, it saves all the law, okay, in our country that ensure justice with equality for every citizens in the country. Okay, now we will see the fundamental rights. Okay, so fundamental rights mean the constitutions guarantees the rights of individuals against the state as well as against other individuals. Okay, so it also guaranteed the rights of minority against the majority. Okay, so in the fundamental rights we got different rights. We got rights, okay, to protect the citizens. Okay, so they can do their work, they can move anywhere else. Okay, they have all the rights to explore themselves, they can follow any religions, they have got all the education rights. Okay, so these kind of rights we got in our constitution. Okay, we will continue this topic in next video. Thank you.